given us a lot to think about. And
Yeah.
I think this is, a good start to get into the infrastructure committee and start to get real facts together so we can make sound decisions going forward. Mr. Hammond?
Yeah, I just want to add to that, Bob. When we put forward the survey for Town Hall, we also had some numbers for April town meeting for the remaining buildings to be surveyed in the same manner. With all due respect to Brad Senior, he was a strong opponent of just going forward, and I'll give him that, and ultimately the decision of the board to hold off on it. What is this? Let's use Town Hall as a model, see the type of results we get, realizing that 10 grand is not going to make it on every other building, but I think now you have a pretty good sense of, I think, the participation by the tenants that are there, as well as the architect staff to go in, and to the extent that Public Works through John supplements that effort, to put together similar surveys for the other buildings as some sort of baseline for the infrastructure committee to help them prioritize the need and obviously the cost and so forth. So I just want to remind you that, ultimately that was our plan for the other buildings.
Well, should that maybe be something that the infrastructure committee will look at and come back and make a recommendation?
I would expect so, and
Yes,
hopefully
we'll
by,
make it.
hopefully by April town meeting, they'd be ready to do that.
Yeah, I know they haven't been formed yet, but there's no doubt, we have structures that are existing that need some sort of addressing as far as the physical plants themselves. I don't know that, and again, I kind of endorse the idea of getting the surveys done on these buildings to give the infrastructure committee something to work with on a more
Yes,
timely basis. And again, what we're trying to do is sell the membership of this infrastructure committee as being a short sprint in helping us address these things.
Yeah, moving to a
Point.
town meeting.
Right,
Point.
moving to a April town meeting, so what we're talking about is maybe trying to get this addressed, not by April, before April town meeting, but by April town meeting.
Oh, you have to have this.
Yeah, get this stuff done, so, I don't know if we should have a October town meeting warrant article. And again, I don't know exactly which structures are.
Well, we included in the public buildings report of the CIP of Public Works, so, if that's the marching orders we get from you and Greg as a result of this meeting tonight, we'll be ready for October town meeting with a number to do just that.
I would suggest that we do that, move forward.
Mhm.
If we're gonna be serious about this, it's a very serious situation. We have to have the information on how to make well-informed decisions and well-informed recommendations. As a board, as a community, a town meeting, you need the information.
It takes a long time to
Otherwise,
ramp this up.
right, and then how are we going to structure the debt payments and everything else that goes along with it? We should have better numbers than pulling them out of the sky here. So I would wholeheartedly endorse having an article for the October town meeting warrant to address the situation if
We certainly can have a number ready for October town meeting.
And I think we should proceed with a list of the facilities that we're going to study. I assume we're talking about the fire station, IHAP, this legal library, or
The last list, go ahead, Jim.
My understanding, with regards to the library, although it was renovated about 12 or 14 years ago, the specs that I've been able to find from the directors of the library, there was 3 directors in the last several years, is that they anticipated essentially like a build-out. They would be filled with books in year at a time. I can find that out from Melina and find out what that is. They did have a spec in that whole project that said that if they filled it with books at a certain rate of time, the building would be filled with books. However, the building condition itself, with with good maintenance, it's held up very, very well. We've managed to eliminate a lot of the initial problems that Public Works tried to resolve. They had a lot of water problems that got into the elevator shaft and so on and so forth. We've been able to resolve that at 100%. We don't have the problem anymore. The condition that exists in that building is primarily just keeping a coat of paint on the exterior. We can make it look nice, but we can't get it to stay on.
Well, I'm thinking Public Works garage,
Public work.
fire station, building on the common. We've got this, what else is there?
But the Damon Tavern, which we have a lease agreement with, but it's starting to look a little sorry, it needs some paint right now.
I think you find that's in the capital account now.
Okay, and the Putnam House, well, it comes under the Historical Antiquarian
Yes.
Society,
Yes.
again, as a resource.
And I'm thinking in terms of
I know.
the buildings that need either replacement or major upgrade or improvement in capacity. So those are the three prime ones I would venture.
And what about,
That's what we had listed prior.
we have,
Going cable.
if anything in relation to water treatment plant or anything like that needs to be addressed or looked at?
Good point.
Those structures, again, well, there's been major upgrades over the years.
Now, those are all covered under the enterprise.
Yeah, but to the extent that they're incorporated into the study and they're figured into the whole picture, I mean, it would stand independently financially, but in the order of when it should be taken, is this the time to take advantage of an architect's economy of scales here? He's coming in to do a number of surveys to include the lakeside treatment facility, for example.
I guess we need a recommendation.
Yeah. So we can take the speculation and reduce it to a reality here in terms of the buildings and the numbers and come back.
Yeah, it's just like, now's the time to propose it, otherwise, you know, the timing of getting the committee in the numbers, will be very difficult to match. It's just starting, you know, the committee hasn't met yet.
Give it something to work with.
Yeah. We're not talking about, we're talking about Jeremy, when we, this level report for each one though?
Yes.
Okay. Because I don't know that, Mr. Buckley and his firm did a superior job for a shot amount of money. I'm not sure we'll be able to replicate that, will we?
That would be the goal.
Correct. If you're gonna stick with the same fee, I'm not interested.
You'll take less?
Mr. Buckley's superior job,
Thank you very much.
superior job.
To the chair, Bob, to take advantage of Kevin and John, tonight they have attended since we've retained Kevin as a firm as project manager of the police station. They're prepared to just give a quick brief of where they are in the process.
Would like to hear?
Yeah.
Just in the last week, we've had over 7 meetings in conjunction with the police department, the architects, TBA architects are the ones we're working with. We're starting to look over all the plans. They've begun the process to modify their plans and their specifications in order to put the project back out to bid. Now, we know the ultimate goal is to have everything bid and a hard number in hand prior to October town meeting. So that's the process we're undertaking now.
Excuse me, Kevin, when you say modified, we had an original set of plans for what we call Plan A.
Yes.
So what
It's the
needs-
planning documents we're going after in detail. There's some simple things, and the simple things are all the dates have to change.
okay.
All the specs have sections in there for when the construction was supposed to start, and that's dated, how long it was supposed to take.
Those kinds of things.
Yes, one of the first things we're responsible for is a peer review of those documents and specs. So there may be some things that have to be added just from that original Plan A documentation to clarify some things. And we'll take advantage of that peer review to clean up the documents from a logistics standpoint. At the same time, the original sets of documents had improvements from Plan A to Plan B. We've discovered that things that worked better after they had a chance to review it during that second bid period. And so those are all being rolled in now, so it'll be one solid set of plans and documents, including the communications equipment, including all the furniture that would be laid out on the plans
Now, what we'll still do is we'll still rely on the state preferred business which exists, where we can take vendors that are pre-approved based on submitting prices to the state for communications equipment, for example, and furniture. And we'll have those numbers in hand. What will be bid is the hard construction of the building itself with all the built-in cabinetry, all the new heating system, the lights and the roofing. Plan A also took the documentation and it included an entire roof, which I think is the only way you can proceed with that building. The last bid that went out only had the police station roof being done, so the fire station roof, not only did it look completely different, but it's in the same need that the police station roof would be.
Thank you.
That's just one.
Was that a
item.
happy smile over there?
Oh,
We're sharing.
Oh, yeah, good night.
So, that's by way of example. And one of the most important things is the first week we looked at the plans, we realized there's no way the police can stay in that building during the renovation of that building. It's two confined quarters. You have asbestos and lead and other hazardous materials to be taken out. You'll save, obviously, the contractor from a phasing standpoint will be relieved to see that he's not working around people sitting at desks under where he's pulling out the ceiling. And so when we get to the point where you have to move all the police out, and if you're in the middle of construction, it would have become a change order. So John Welsh, again, is my main assistant in all these projects. He's been invaluable. We're meeting tomorrow morning, he and I, to look at sites in which a setup of trailers could be put in place as part of the construction process. And those trailers we would move the police down, they move their communication equipment, they would have a solid base to work on it. Now, it won't be perfect. There'll be a lot of things that they have to take advantage of other stations or other help in the area to be able to function properly, because you just can't pick up and move everything. But at the same time, we'll build that into the package so it's done right in that regard. And then the police station itself will be turned over to the contractor. So there'll be a demarcation point at the fire station, but they'll be able to work much more fluidly. And part of the problem is that there's not a lot of time to do this. So by way of saying we had 7 meetings last week, we'll probably have 7 meetings this week. We have a couple